kill. I don't know when you left, so. But we killed a boss. Well, it depends on when you left, but we killed a boss, rescued Ash, and we're just outside of the XII. We left at the beginning of the boss fight. Well, you didn't miss anything. The boss fight and the cutscenes. We stopped after that. I stopped after that. Had a chat with the chat for a bit. It's a weekday, so I don't expect nearly as many people as the weekend. Kinda like the weekend streams, you know? But it's easier for me too, so hey. You missed the social part because you had to be— this is stream, the whole thing's social. That's how streams work. Where's the... there it is. You have time because I start streaming in the evening for you, but like, most of my viewership is American. They're probably busy, so, you know. That's alright. We're gonna play video game regardless, so. So I found out, by the way. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. I found out why it doesn't accept controls when I tab out of the game on the menu. It's actually paused. I don't know why, or how, or what sort of nonsense, but that's why that button shows up down there. It also keeps the cutscene from playing. Because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a cinematic if you sit on the menu. But apparently it's possible to pause on the main menu. It just doesn't show up. I don't really understand how that happens. At least I think there should be a cinematic. I remember having to deal with it every time I stopped doing anything when I played it before. But now it doesn't want to play. It may be gone from this version, or just broke because I keep pausing when I start the game, apparently. That doesn't matter. It's just the trailer thing anyway, so. Yawn. So I could find the actual stuff that I keep misplacing. Here it is. Here. Last time, this is basically where we stopped. We killed the boss, we stopped here, we had a chat for a while. But then I scurried, welcome back. I scurried back to Rabanastre. You can tell by the fact that the map exists. Scurried back to Rabanastre, wandered around, and then scurried back to here, and then used all the LP. Apart from that, we're mostly the same. There's a little bit of increased equipment on some people, our main party anyway. Yeah, we're about to go to the Sun Sea. The main party currently does not have a healer. I also need to sneeze. At least I feel like I do. It's one of those sneezes that just won't happen, but hey. The main party currently has no healer simply because they're kind of weak right now. Vaughn has a lot more health than I remember. Everyone should because I used their LP. mostly got passive stuff like HP increases, but we also got everyone to the highest tier of armor that we can buy right now, which is Light 4, Heavy 3, and Mystic 3, I think. They don't necessarily have that equipment because I don't have any money. I have 54 gil, but they can at least equip it now. So that's a thing. Bosch has a lot of MP for somebody who can't cast anything. Oh. Now this area is a pretty good place to make money if I wasn't level 1, so we'll have to see about that. I actually don't know how to easily make gil in this mode. Which is called weak mode, by the way, if you're curious. Well, it's New Game Minus, but in the international version, the Japanese version, it was called weak mode. And the New Game Plus was called strong mode. You could guess why. It's the Sand Sea. It's a sea made of sand. What does New Game Plus do? I don't know the exact details on it because I never play it because there's really no reason to, but you start the game with everyone at level 90.
So where exactly is
I believe you get a bunch of items too, so... Maybe Gil? I don't know the exact details, but everyone starts at 90.
We must first cross the Yogir Yensa, and beyond that the Nam Yensa, before we reach the tomb. An expanse of desert larger still than all of Delmasca. We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired, we stop and take rest.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look.
You are at that.
If you want to do like the super late game stuff where you're intended to be level cap, it's faster to go through this story, not counting this version because you can just start at New Game Plus now. But it's faster to just go through the story, finish the game, and then start up New Game Plus than it is to grind, so. Alright, so now we know that these enemies are much tougher than we want them. I wanted to fight these guys to see if it was worth it to fight anything in this area, and I'm not actually quite sure. But in other versions, you unlock New Game Plus by completing the main story, and then you unlock New Game Minus by completing Trial Mode. Trial Mode is hard, by the way. Here's the Sand Sea, for those of you. What's the... I thought there's a zoom out button. Let's just zoom in, whatever. This is a rather large area, unfortunately. Also, supposedly we can get a double LP item somewhere around here. I don't remember where, but I do remember getting one. Which will be very good for us. Because LP is our only means of improvement, basically. Normal mode, eh. You know, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. You get a bunch of LP in anyway, and your levels carry you. But for us, if we could get those attack power increases, that'll be pretty good. Because that's our only damage increase. What's up, Lemons? Won't you XD me, my dude? Anyway, hello, welcome to the weekday stream, where there are very few people compared to, what I could do is just do this. Compared to the weekend stream. Wow, that's a good heal. This is why we use items rather than healing spells, by the way. Good job, Fran, you did it. Used all of her MP to actually do that.
A construct to draw oil from the ground. Abandoned many years now, it seems.
You're reading the D&D 5th edition Player's Handbook.
The Rosarians.
But why?
Their empire lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia. Heedless of the kingdoms caught in their midst. Dalmasca, Nabrodia, Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and pray for light winds.
Vosla. Why
Oh right, you're doing a
Imagine my
campaign thing, that's
surprise
right.
when upon my return to Beaugerbe, I find both you and the Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Balthier is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rasla died, when her throne was taken. Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the Knight's path. The Lady Ash?
Oh man, now you're blue.
Place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
Something far worse.
In case you're
I
curious,
see. So the Dawn Shard does lie in King Wraithwall's tomb.
blue on a
The
dark
Marquis
background is
sympathizes with your
nearly
plight,
impossible for
yet
me to
the Empire
read.
perches as a carrion bird on his shoulder. He can keep whispers of your abduction silent for only so long.
I don't know why.
Yes. Tell me,
I just can't
Vassal,
read
what
it.
have you accomplished?
We leave at once. This is Urutan Yensa territory, and they are unfond of visitors.
By the way, there's an optional side quest in this area. I do it every single time I play through this game, but still, it's a thing that you should be aware of. Especially if you're doing the game like I am, where you have inability to kill anything. You think it'd be really uncomfortable to go through the sand like that?
Move.
Vossler,
Think of all the
have you found a means to
crevices that
restore
sand's getting in.
Dalmasca?
Though.
First, we must claim the Dawn Shard. It all begins with that.
Actually, do they have eyes? They completely submerge in liquid sand. Seems uncomfortable. Nice parry, dude. We have Vossler with us, which is good because he's level 7, because that's how he works. But he also does a load of damage. So hopefully he can carry us for a bit. I keep forgetting there's traps in this area. What did we actually pick up there? I wasn't paying attention. Ancient sword. Can't use it yet. But that's good. I think it's weapons 3, yeah. Why is Vaughn able to speak while silenced? Listen here. Remove all, optimize. Yeah. Too lazy to manually fix it, leave me alone. Vaughn is skilled in the ways of speaking without using his voice. So thankfully these enemies are sort of weak. They have debuffs, unfortunately. But they also tend to appear in rather large numbers. We need those potion thingies, potion lures? I don't remember what they're called. We got a potion. Speak of the devil. So the fastest route is not this way. I don't really know why I am this way, but there's treasure here. Oh, hey. I don't know where you came from. Why is my weapon not proccing death? Slightly more frequently than never. Not really. It's actually good because we're gonna need a lot of remedies. Because we're gonna use remedies plus the necro herpaderpader, whatever it's called. Is it necro something? I don't remember. That item that causes... it causes reverse effects on items that you throw. Which means a thrown remedy will cause every status ailment in the game. What are you on about, my friend? I actually want to fight you, to be honest. What if my name actually is Chris Handsome, though? We got a shotgun, nice. God, potions are so bad. I need high potions, but those are so expensive. Oh, actually, attack, stop. It's based on a real person saying those real words. Can you stop using those items, please? Thanks. Alright, we need to fix her gambits. Otherwise, she's just gonna cast Protect constantly. We just want her to heal right now, so... You would be a Hollywood star with that name? The greatest. This is gonna be Ash, almost Ash's entire purpose for a while here, is to just come in outside of combat and heal people. We're gonna have to burn ethers for her, but that's okay. There is loot over there. It's the problem with having done this, or having played this last a while ago, because I don't know where the items and stuff are. Like, what is important loot for us? Maybe I am a dude that's sitting in an armchair in front of a fire, how do you know? The one thing we will not be doing, although it is a thing I usually do when I go through this area, we're not going through here. There's no huge, risk going through there, but there's also no huge benefit going through there. And if anything happens to cast magic, it's gonna piss off that elemental, which will one-shot our entire party. So, we're going to avoid being one-shot by an elemental. Well, actually not an elemental, it's a, I forgot what they're called. Giant Ball of Doom is what it's called now. A potion. Intite, that's what it is, it's an intite. I was gonna remember it eventually. It's not even the low, it's the first intite you see in the game, but it's not even the lowest level intite. I think it's level 50 or something? Oh, I'm asleep. No longer asleep. If we can actually keep chain killing these guys, this would be beneficial. As long as Vaughn doesn't die here, which he's about to do. Oh, he did, because that combo went through. That's alright. The reason I said if we can keep comboing, or keep chain killing them, is because we're actually reaching chains where it starts to heal us and buff us. Vaughn may just admonish. No, stop that. You're not allowed to make that joke. Sorry. Of course, having said that, it takes a random amount of time to get to the next tier of chain bonus, so... Ow. That did 2 damage. You stop with the terrible puns, please? I'm gonna have to ban you forever. Still no better chain bonus. This displeases me. What's over here? Things that will break my chain bonus. If we go up this way, we can keep the chain going, we can get some more LP, some more gil, which we need. But it's so risky. Plus, I don't know where the N-Tite is, so... Hey, bud. It's somewhere. Where? I don't know, but it's somewhere. There's a trap around here somewhere as well. Puns are the highest form of comedy. I don't know about that. What people say, but please don't ban me. Too late. Already banned, you just don't know it. Also, hello, Eagles. How are you on this fine day? Come on, man. I know it's RNG when you get it, but Jesus, man. Where's my chain bonus? Oh, hey, bud. Doing over there? Let's not pull everything, please. Proceeds to pull everything. We need an AoE heal is what we need. Some form of AoE heal. Where'd that N-Tite go? Who knows? Don't put me to sleep, please. God damn it. Hey, we got the next chain bonus. That's good. Here's a fan of mine. He's just taking a lovely nap. Oh, he's back. She's done healing for now, so we can just do this so he tops up. Uses my emote. True. Oh, god damn it. Thankfully, most of the traps in this game, I should be Vaughn. Most of the traps, or both here actually, sorry. Most of the traps in this game scale percentage-wise based upon your health, your max health, not your current health. So, ow. Having said that, I'd like to stop stepping on them. But the basic explosion traps do very little damage to us. Because we have very little health. I don't know where that N-Tite is. Is that the N-Tite? No. Oh. The fight begins! That one didn't heal me. Why didn't that one heal me? What's my opinion on Persona 5? I have not played it and I know nothing about it, but I know a lot of people like Persona. And I know a friend that very much likes Persona 5, so... The only Persona game I have any experience with is, like, 4, but I didn't like it. But I didn't play it very much either, to be fair. To be fair to the poor game. There's one more chain bonus that we can get. I did say I wasn't going to go up here, but I really want that chain bonus. I got an achievement, the Unrelenting. That's for 50 chain bonus. If we could get that KO to trigger more often, we'd be fine. You've stopped reading the player's handbook. Have you made your character yet? The intite's somewhere still. It doesn't leave the zone, it just floats around. I just don't know where it went. Oh, we've reached the final chain. At least we should have, anyway. Looks like we have. Ow. Although you guys are not dropping items at the rate I would like you to drop items. Aha, you missed! You finished your character last Monday. Oh, Vossler's dead. Heal yourself. Hey Vossler, how's it going? We're not getting as much as we should from these item drops. We should be getting them more often, but we should also be getting heals from them more often. Which was the entire point of doing this. Was to get heals off of the item drops while we get some gil here. Because that would sustain us. The game is not cooperating. Not cooperating at all. On the plus side, we should have triggered most of the traps already, so we don't need to worry about those. Oh, it's a Yinsa dude over there. I saw it on the minimap wandering around, and I thought it might be the intake. 4 stones, golly gee. Nice block, we've done it. Nice 5 HP heal, we've done it. See, that's the heal we need right there. Whoa. $137 gil. Let's walk back this way, because we know there's not traps this way. Alright, I guess it's time to leave here. Kill these two. Is it 2? Yeah. We're up to Y. Which means there should only be one more of these dudes in this zone. Is it him? I mean, he's A. Oh, alright. Have we looped back around? Can it even loop back around? I don't know. I guess it's possible that the earlier ones have respawned. It looks like they have. Now you start dropping health. Bloody things. Oh, hey. So we have a problem. So he's not aggressive by default. His natural state is passive. But if you hang around him too much, or you cast any magic at all, which we can't do with this party, he gets pissed off. We're just gonna... I'm trying to wait for him to move away from that bridge a little bit, because there's enemies over there, so... Alright, let's go. Pardon me, coming through, don't mind me. Alright. Like, big flamey ball of doom, yes. That's an N-type. They're dangerous. That's why they're passive by default. There's a different element of N-type depending on what area you're in. This is the fire one. There's also a rare enemy N-type, which is, I believe, dark damage. Or is it holy? I don't remember. Either way, it's a rare enemy. It has like a bajillion trillion health. It does a bajillion trillion damage. It's about par for the course. Don't hit me with slow, that's rude. Well, Fawn's dead again. We should probably get him up again. Also, there's such a... Oh, that's what I want right there, is free protect. Also, there's such a high combo rate for some reason. Ow. I've been silenced. I've been slowed. I need to sort my crap at some point, so that's not all the way down there. Silence Joe 2 and slow Joe 2. Look at how slow that feels. Oh, that's a lot of you guys, actually. That didn't heal. Also, there's blocking a lot of stuff, though, which is good. Oh, free heal here. Easy game. Alright, so there's two exits. The first one we want to go to is actually all the way down there, so. Actually, no, we want to go to the closer one first, and then to that southern one. The closer one starts the side quest, which we don't need to do right now. Well, we will do, but not right now. The southern... Oh, Jesus. The southern one has a save teleport crystal thingy. Also, there's a rare enemy that spawns here. It didn't spawn this time, but it can spawn. That's a fairly high spawn rate, actually. But the reason I'm not healing is entirely because... Actually, yeah, there's a save crystal up here too, it's just not a teleport. We don't need to go down then, for now. I'm not healing because I don't want to waste items, basically. It's the extent of that plan. Welcome to the Namyensa Sensi. Alright. So that dude will scurry off. You talk to this Moogle. He mentions that, hey, Pandosity. He gives you the option to say I couldn't care less. Don't pick that. He tells you that this guy wants help. I'm gonna skip through this. And there's something over here that is very strong that they're fighting and need help killing. It's a turtle, by the way. If you kill it and then come back to that location where that Moogle is, which again we'll be doing, you get some flowers. I won't spoil the actual cutscene if you guys haven't seen it, but you get some flowers for it, which are good for Garuda enemies. I think only Garuda enemies, of which there are very few in the game, but does some damage to them, and it causes them to lose their charge time modifier. Good stream time for you, not so much for a lot of other people apparently. We hit like 30 viewers yesterday, that's pretty good. You forgot the flower thing last time you played. If you're playing a normal game, you don't necessarily need the flower. In fact, I think you get 2 of them in the game, but only 2 of them. But for New Game Minus, it makes that boss a lot simpler when you take a huge chunk of its health off and lower its damage output, so... Not required, but good luck. Unless you have your entire party made of machinists with well-equipped guns, good luck killing that boss. And we don't have machinists, so. In fact, we don't have any ranged people. Vaughn's dead again because I keep letting him die. Sorry, Vaughn. Should we just go back and heal? Yeah. We may as well. Where did you come from? Nice block. Get good at combat, my friend. Just skirt past these. How much LP do we have? We actually have a lot of LP. Should not be fighting you without most of the party. Help? Squirtle. I'm dying, Squirtle. Ah, we're risking it. No potion. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Okay. If you do go to the southern crystal, there's a shop there. Same shop as what was at the start, but a slightly different one than what's at the end, so. Valornus, I swear to God. May as well unlock that too. Curiously, you might have noticed. Hikari doesn't learn shields 1. I think they skip another shield too. Well, it doesn't look like they do, but they don't learn shield 1. Why? I don't really know, but you know, whatever. NMP after defeating foe doesn't do anything for us, but we want this battle lore. Rather than the HP, we want the battle lore. We already have probably enough HP for now. Like so, and then there should be just one more, 2 more, and a swiftness. Your battle lores are like on the other side of the world, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So he's just gonna be super tanky with shield block, HP, that sort of thing. Headsman, that doesn't matter. Martyr doesn't matter. Infuse is actually fairly good for us, because our HP is so low anyway. Does Vaughn get any kind of advantage? Because he's the main character. He's good at everything, and that counts. If that counts as an advantage. Fran's not in our party right now, so I don't care. You just want to go this way. Give him loads of HP, or give him magic lore. Let's just give him magic lore. Yeah. So magic lore is the damage buff for Bushi, in case you're not aware. Pinello's not in our party. Ash is our healer, so we should probably buff her somehow. Are there areas in this game where you can just see beautiful scenery? Technically every area in this game, I suppose. Over there, isn't it? Yeah. Seriously, Valornus, I swear to God. Stop it. It'd make more sense if his name was pronounced Van, but it's not. Alright, let's continue our journey. We have to fight a turtle. A toidle. Once we fight the turtle, we're probably just gonna flee through the rest of this area because I don't want to fight anything over here, really. Having said that, I suppose we will need Gil, so... Hey. Speaking of Gil... At some point, I need to get all of the... monograph things, because that'll increase the Gil we make off of drops from things we do actually kill. Which didn't do 280 damage to me. My dude. Oh, so here's the turtle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. Because if we go over there, the AI is just gonna target the Yinsa, not the turtle. But we don't want to kill the Yinsa. We just want to kill the turtle. How many levels would you normally have? This was not New Game Minus. Like 20. You finished the game at 50. Takes these guys a while to die, as it turns out. They didn't do any damage to it, good god. Alright, it's our turn. How many dispels do we have? 6. Don't cast Protect, I just got rid of it. Alright, well, guess we're not dispelling that anymore, so. Could I dispel it again? Sure, but you know. Weird how little health Vossler has. Oh my god. Come on guys, we can do it without healing, I believe. Just stop killing Vossler, preferably. That was a good combo, indeed. I don't know if Vossler's dead. Sorry, we don't need Vossler. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Vaughn's dead. We're not gonna revive him. Oh, I hate fighting turtles, by the way. Toidle. Oh, everybody's dead now. And it is not, you might notice. This is rather unfortunate. Please just kill it. Oh, cast Protect again, you filthy cheater. Come on, man. There we go. Now we're going to run. Run all the way back to the save point so that we can get the item. Actually, we have to run to the save point and then somewhere else, I think. I think we just have to go to the right one tile and then back to the save point. Don't put me to sleep, please. With the love of God. Alright, so we talked to the Moogle. That he was looking for my treasure, he went to here, so if we go over here. And then up the stairs, it should trigger a cutscene. There we go. It's almost like I've done this before. Did you find the treasure of the Sandsea Scurries? Now we go back to where the Moogle is. And then we get a cutscene, and then we get an item, which we'll use on the boss of this area, so that it doesn't kill us horrifically. A gathering of Uraton Yensa. Gasp. Put some pants on. I condemn you to dust, literally evaporates. What a way to go. Scurries. And now we can pick this up. XII berries, and now we can save again. So they don't have to do that over. Quite a harsh sentence, indeed. On the plus side, he probably didn't feel anything in the process of disintegrating. So now that we've done this quest, we're just going to sprint. As fast as we can, preferably. Through to the end of this area where there is another save point that we can utilize. You could have saved his life if you didn't kill the turtle? Yes. Actually, the turtle probably dies regardless. I think if you go through this area without killing the turtle, we can go this way actually. If you go through this area without killing the turtle disappears, so you just don't get that cutscene, but I could be mistaken. I wanted to touch that so we could teleport. This is the shop with dice. The Valley of the Dead? Gasp. He sells things. Not much. Turtle would probably have killed him anyway, eventually. But we only did that because we wanted the berries. The rest of that was irrelevant. Is this even the right way? Where am I? Yeah, this is the correct way. Moderately confused myself, but we are it. A bit of a run, you might have noticed. There should be... I think it's in that northern place up there. The double LP item that we want. I think it's there. I'm not certain where else it could be. There's traps right there, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Oh, they're here, aren't they? Nope. Alright. There's traps somewhere, alright? Leave me alone. Found them. God damn it. Alright, well, let's use eye drops. There's somewhere around in this zone, for God's sake. There should be... Also, he's gonna die. Should be a double LP item. You were right, there were traps. I told you. Didn't know where they were. I think it's up here. Hey. Stop casting your magic upon my party, please. Of course there's more of you. Why wouldn't there be more of you? Look at this frame buffering that I'm doing there on accident. Low grade, that's not what I want. Embroidered tippet, is that what I want? No, that's the double XP. I want the LP one. Why are there bird people? Why don't they just fly? They're too heavy to fly. They're like chickens. They can only fly in short spurts. Alright, so that's obviously... It must be in, It must be in this little area here. But in order to get there, we have to go through the Zertnan Caverns, and, you know... Zertnan Caverns at level 1. Not really high on my list of things I want to subject myself to. Embroidered tippet is useless, yeah. I believe it still gives you a little bit of stat increase, but effectively useless. Hey, don't kill me. What did I do to your family? Leave me alone. There should be a save point here. There is. There's not. Oh, it asks you to save. Yeah, when you go through there. Right. Fuck. Alright, well. Hello, Green Giant. You watched both of my FF12 runs years and years and years back. Cool to see you playing TZA. I actually have a playlist of the PS4 version. Has all the stuff in it. Normal run of the PS4 version, anyway. So... On-hit sap, is that... It's not better than on-hit KO, but... So the thing with the on-hit KO doesn't hit bosses. Hey Wes. You're forgiven. You think I was just going through the game with 0 experience somehow? There is actually an item that gives you 0 experience. I don't remember what it is, but... Since on-hit KO doesn't hit bosses, we should probably use that. Somehow. Fuck. It's like, I had no money, though. I have acquired money, though. I don't want to sell that stuff. New bazaar goods. Wowee. I don't think... Oh, you can already equip that. Alright, well, you do that. I don't think on-hit petrify works on bosses either. We've all accidentally sold our teleport stones at some point. Did I sell my teleport stones? Swear to God if I sold my teleport stones again. Okay. I was about to have a small problem. Why are they in the loot menu? I never understood that either. They should be separate. You can't afford that. Balthia! I don't know. Question mark. You can sell them for bizarre stuff. Oh, you can? It must not be important then, because I don't remember that. You like this healing magic, by the way? This is the future. Not at all. Sounds about right. Alright, swap you out for Vaughn. And then not get healed. Oh, she doesn't have any MP. Well, she won't heal him anyway. Alright, lady. Yeah, I got the Exer berries. Exer. Let's top Balthier up too, since we're here. Top everyone up since we're here, actually. Who is what job? Nobody is efficient for the mode that we are playing, but I will show in a second. For a normal playthrough, these are efficient jobs for the characters in question, but because we're New Game Minus, this is not proper at all. Everyone's gonna be a machinist later anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's what they are. Fran the traditional foe breaker because she does literally nothing else in the game well. Yeah, everyone gets a gun later. By the way, do you need anything? No, I just wanted to talk to you. You know? Having a good time, etc, etc. On hit regen. That's actually useful. Actually, regen's probably awful for us, but on hit regen. Oh yeah, the names are different. Ow, my freaking hand. Vaughn is ninja, and Bosch is samurai. I think the rest are the same names. But Shikari's ninja, Bushi's samurai. Do we, like, we can't buy the new equipment, right? So... oh, we get that stuff. We can't get anything else, so we can. Oh, we can get winged. Foe breakers new? That's hammers and axes. I thought it was foe breakers before. What was it before? What about this stuff? You know what I hate? It was just breaker? Okay. Every accessory in this game has stat modifiers, but they don't show you the stat modifiers. I'm pretty sure black belt's decent though, so we'll buy one of those. We can't use any of these yet, but... you know what, may as well just buy like a few of these that are useful. That one's probably not great for us, but... anything with HP critical's almost worthless. Kira! Ooh. There should be a class that hurts people with words. Technically that's Black Mage. I'm gonna be technical here. So much MP, but it saves us Phoenix Downs, so... hello Zev! How are you? Sell some of this stuff. We're keeping the Assassin's Dagger because it's our only on-hit KO weapon. I guess that's all we can do here. Like, see, Black Belt, what is that, 7 Vitality? That's pretty good for Fran. This gives magic power, apparently. Embroidered Tippet is actually worthless because it gives no stats, apparently. Could always farm for Deathbringer. We're gonna have to at some point, probably. I can't actually even remember where Deathbringer is. This beautiful walk animation. Gorgeous. The best. Original game, it was in the Feywood. Can we just talk about the fact that I have to go to the Feywood at level 1? Can we just talk about the fact that I have to do this game at level 1? Is that an option? We're gonna make a different save slot, by the way, just in case. The first time we've actually made a separate save slot. You know, I don't actually know if we can kill this boss with this party composition. Gonna go for beating the first demon? Well, we'll try, but I'm gonna spoil it for you and say that probably isn't gonna happen because we don't have, What's it called? Oh, we didn't need to make a different slot so we can walk back out. What are they called? I forgot. Those things. But we don't have any of those. We could always just go farm some LP and get some. We're gonna have to pretty soon here. We're gonna have to rely on those to kill things, so. I wonder if it's physically possible to beat this game on this mode with no limit break things. He has buffed himself. We will now throw the berries at his forehead, which removes his enrage. And then we just wait because we can't really do anything. 100% of our damage output is going to be Vossler because I don't want to use items. Wowee, look at him go. Okay. So what we could do, because there's no reason not to. Quickenings, that's what they're called. This is why you get the berries, by the way. We're contributing, don't worry. We got your back, Vossler. Alright, we have to heal him. Oops. Tire Vossler out so he's easier to fight later. Good strategy. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You got this, buddy. You missed him. How did you miss? Oh no, someone else missed. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're the boss. You're not supposed to run away at low health, but okay. Come on, boss there, man. There we go. We did it. Wow. Wowee. Good job, team. Team effort. Good fight. It's just prepping you for Monster Hunter. I'd have to actually own on Monster Hunter, though. I'm gonna forget that in like 6 months when I actually get it. And everyone else will be done with it. Good time. You'll get it for PC. That's what you believe. I probably will, though. The ancient device stirs. Wowee, PogChamp. Everyone you know is gonna get it for PC too. I don't know about that. I find that unlikely.
Who would oversee the subjugation of a vast territory spanning from Mordalia to Valendia.
Wow, really?
Here he forged the Galtean alliance.
Tell me more.
Though he is called the Dynast King, upon establishing the alliance, he demonstrated compassion for his people and disdain for needless war. A philosophy passed on to his successors, one that would bring peace and prosperity for hundreds of years to follow.
Yeah, hold on. Hold up. What are you doing over here? Oh, you sent me where it is, okay. Oh, you sent me how to get it. Oh man, I need a fucking demon tail. Alright. Let's just act like that doesn't exist. That weapon doesn't exist for now.
It was during this time of peace that the city-states of Arcadia and Rosaria, each members of Wraithwall's alliance, took root and flourished. Wraithwall left 3 relics signifying descent from the Dynast King. Of these, the Midlight Shard was given to what would become House
Yeah, I know the
Nebradia,
Bazaar is good.
and the Dusk Shard to my ancestors, the founders of Dalmasca.
There's a few things we're gonna have to farm from actual
The last
enemies,
of these
like
relics
weapons and
was the
armor and
Dawn
stuff.
Shard. It remained hidden
Why is the
here, known
cutscene
only
so
to
blurry?
those of
Because
royal
it's like
blood.
the past, TM.
As though the Dynast King foresaw the
Do you think they
very
had
plight
good
before us
cameras
now.
back then?
None
Jeez.
save descendants of the king are suffered within. If we attempt to enter without proof of such lineage...
There's no guarantee we'll make it out alive. Vicious beasts, fiendish traps, Something like that?
Mm-hmm. But you must consider the prize.
It gave you a headache.
Lies within, and
You're a
Wraithwell's
very
treasure.
simple head.
And there was I, thinking this was going to be hard.
Alright. So what we could do, to have any sort of semblance of a chance of defeating the Demon Wall, is farm LP. There's a helicopter outside for some reason. The farm LP, we would just abuse trial mode, because I don't actually feel like farming it outside of this area. Minor dehydration. You should remember to drink lots of water. The other option is not doing the Demon Wall, because we get literally nothing for killing it. Whoa, did my internet die? Whoa, my internet's dying. Excuse me? How long has that been happening? It may have been blurry because my internet's dying. Hold on. Why are you doing that? Frame still on? Yeah, but it's dropped almost all of the frames. Frames are very fragile, that's not good. We appear to be okay now. I just had to slap my internet real quick. Are we still dropping frames? No. I dropped 90% of the frames in like the last minute or so. That's pretty good. Well, it seems to be okay for now, so I think. Just had to give it a brief slap. Yeah, it seems to be okay now. Stream alright, we're still exploding on Twitch's end. Windows is doing that thing where the taskbar covers the thing. You have no frames? Where do you keep your photos? That's a good question. Let's do LP farm real quick. If I could hit the right button. Freaking Japanese games and their weird button layouts. We could get some gil doing this since we're here, I guess. Sort of abusing the system, but hey. All it's really doing is saving me time. Because I can still get this gil and this LP other, that's the left side, right? In other ways. This just speeds it up. So in case you don't know, the diamond armlet always spawns in that chest in the first level of the trial. Seems fine to you. There. It always spawns there and it sells for 6,000 gil. Heck. I don't remember what it does. Oh, it's that. It's the better chest loot thing. Hello, the guy Patches. That guy Patches. The guy Patches. So basically all we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this auto fight until we inevitably die, which should be soon. It auto-saves every floor. So in the original international version, this is where we die, by the way. In the original international version, lovely, there was no autosave. It buffed it. No buffers. Not allowed. Am I dropping frames still? I don't seem to be. Oh, he died. Why is Vaughn still alive? But it didn't have autosaves, so your only save points were every 10 floors. I got an achievement. So every 10 floors you had the option to save the game, which made doing this not really a thing. Because now you can just go until you die, load the autosave in the normal game, save there, and then repeat in trial mode forever. Everyone's dead, by the way. Oops. She died, like, before her model even appeared or something there. She just immediately fell over. Alright, so now we load the autosave from trial mode. Loading a trial mode save erases your trial mode progress, by the way. Could always farm cockatrice if you have that available. Technically it's like level 6 in the trial mode too, so we can do that. No, not loot. Yeah, dang it. Yeah, dang it, Bobby. We're back. Left side. Always go the wrong way. There we go. Now we just kill stuff. We did it. Good job, team. This is the fastest way to get LP in this game because for some reason enemies in here have modifiers. There's also hunts and stuff that spawn in here, so. Like those rats in the first area give 3 LP each, I think. Rather than the one that they should. Cactuar, indeed. It's really hard to die when half of your party only heals and does nothing else. Thanks for contributing, Ash. Appreciate it. The flip side of trial mode is you don't get any dropped items. Hello, Ramu. Welcome. You don't get any dropped items from enemies. You do get steel, though. You can thiever dog from all the stuff that you fight in here, but... Like these, for instance. You'd be like, yo, give me your stuff, and then you steal from them. And then you realize that Vaughn's really bad at stealing. And we stole the Phoenix down. We did it. I got an achievement called Blood Dancer. It sounds rather violent, but I don't know what it means. Everybody in the party has petrified. Oh, God's sake. We did it, team. Okay. Oh my God, Pinello. He has no health. I didn't even realize. How's the new game minus going? Has there been any good challenges? Not really. We're about to fight the Demon Wolf, but you know, we'll try to fight the Demon Wolf. You got this, Bosch. You're a samurai. You can't be defeated. You can cut bullets and twine. Oh, he's dead as hell. Game over. Oh, what? Vossler? Alright, so that seems like a bug, but okay. We have a decent amount of LP. Let's see what we can do. We can get red spiral. Is that even what I want, though? I mean, we can't really be picky here. We want the Yagyu Darkblade at some point. For now, we'll go this way. That is not a bug, that is stone. Yeah, but he was alive, and then it ticked down from 0 and immediately killed him rather than him just being dead. Like he should be. Unfortunately, Knight doesn't get anything from anything but that one, so... Ooh, a battle lore. I mean, the MP boost? Yeah. Mages are really weak for us, though, so there's trade-offs there. We need it for damage more so than anything else. Do you get anything useful? HP. It's actually pretty useful. And a battle lore. Can I even get to that one? 90... Yeah, we can get to that. We don't need to worry about Fran's armor for a while, as it turns out. Alright, Bosch. Your closest one is that one, which is garbage, unfortunately. Because we want both of those for him. Kinda want that one too, though. 0 chance he can get over there. You find yourself beelining for the augmentations? Yeah, that's mostly what you should do. Lightly covering lingerie sets. I mean, we can get this one. It sort of gimps us later, though, so I don't think we can get one on Bosch without doing a lot more farming. Why is that one only 30? The less it covers, the more it protects. Exactly. Actually, it turns out we don't need that much more. We need 100, we need 250. That's actually a decent chunk. Because that katana is expensive. You... We're going to get that one, I'm pretty sure. That's 150. That's 190. Now, normally if you want to be all super proper and, you know, min-maxy and stuff, don't get your quickenings until you have your second job board. Once you have your second job board, you can see where the min-maxy stuff is. Or you could just look at like a guide or something. It's only 70. That's 390. That's nothing. Unless we can get her that one. Because you can only have 3 per character, but because of job boards, multiple job boards, you can have 8 options per character, I think. By the way, that's her first HP upgrade. I just want to point that out to you. She does not have any HP at all, so... I don't think she gets any until, like, down here, I think. He basically doesn't get any. Okay, well, black mages are kind of squishy. But that's everyone but Bosch with one. Only works with handsome men and beautiful women. Fair enough. Let's go die. Shall we? Bosch, go away. Let's go die a horrific death to a demon wall. I don't even know if we can actually kill the second demon wall. Find reports of their operation elude me. Think positive. Now we're dead as hell. 100%. This thing's hard to kill in a normal game. I don't even know if it's possible to kill in weak mode.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
That was what it was originally called, by the way. I mentioned it earlier, but...
Please.
I forgot the controls for this. It's gonna make it a little difficult. It's been a while, leave me alone.
I must endure.
What's the reroll? Is it R1? I think it's R1. Oh yeah, we get to see these in 60 FPS instead of 30 now. That's right.
Here goes.
It's R2. This is a bad start. Didn't help that it hit the wrong button for a bit there.
I never miss.
No, I missed a misjudge. Also, the button props are wrong, by the way. I'm not using a 360 controller. Or an Xbox controller, I should say.
I never miss.
I missed another one. I missed a miss. These look rather fancy. And they're full frame rate. I mean, they still look fancy in the slow frame rate. It's not as smooth, you know? Oh, there goes that. Alright, phase 1 down. Take Ash out. Bring Fran in. Stop casting sleep, please.
I never miss.
And I wish we got better RNG, please.
Here goes.
I hope you're prepared for this to happen a lot, by the way. No, there was one right there. Note that we're doing all of this before he gets his first cast off, by the way. Well, that was some bollocks RNG. Also, it wouldn't let me reroll. So that's probably the end of this fight. He is halfway dead. Now there is one thing... Well, there's another thing that you could employ here that's actually much better. It's probably the only chance you have of killing him in this mode if you don't get the thing. Is the reflect arrow spam. So do that before you fall asleep. You just cast reflect on all your party members and you spam arrow on yourself. If you have 3 mages doing that, it's a lot of damage. Just throw a bunch of items at it. Balthier is asleep. He didn't get his emote, or his mote off, I don't think. You should get sap on it. Oh, he's immune. Oh well. Bye, Balthier. Someone drove by listening to really loud music. Let's bring Bosch in, I guess. Take Penelo out, she's not doing anything. We got no more items to use, so we may as well go full speed. He did get it off, okay. It's not looking too good here. We've done like 1/8 of its health, and most of the time it's taken. Oh, that instantly killed her. Get him, Penelo. Oh, I'm asleep now. Someone just did 0 damage. Penelo does 0 damage. Okay. Is it immune to fire? I think it is. Oh, Penelo's dead, so never mind. We're just gonna skip that because that cutscene where you die takes a really long period of time. Oh, I should have loaded that quick save. God dang it, no. Whatever, it's fine. A minor setback. Just a little bit, you know? What was that thing? It's a demon wall. Oh, you mean the teleporter. Okay. Make sure his speed's down again, okay.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
The answer is fight. Missed quickening. Bosch should not be in the party. Bosch is being targeted. So, alright, Bosch, have fun.
I never miss.
But, oh, I was hitting the actual X button, but it's not the X button it wanted. It wanted square, you fool.
I got it.
K game. You know what? You know what? This is what I think of you right now, game. That's what I think of you. We're just gonna act like that never happened. I just started streaming. How are you guys doing? Never been here before. What's this area? I hope there's not an evil wall that wants to kill me in this area. Oh, sorry, right. I'm new. I didn't mean to skip the dialogue. My bad. Never seen that dialogue before. Or that cutscene. Or this
Fight
thing.
or run? We better decide fast.
Forgot to change what's his name out of my party again.
I never miss.
Did you know Balthier never misses? apart from the times he misses. The best RNG that we can get is that there is a reroll available via button press that doesn't reroll the whole board. Like a mischarge, like that. Or just a mischarge. That's the best RNG we can get. If we need to reroll, it's bad. Because the controls get real wonky when you're trying to quickly reroll and stuff. If we get really good RNG, you can actually do this forever, but it's heavily dependent on RNG. Once you start re-rolling, it's kind of out of your hands whether something good happens. Like, we just burned half the bar to get one re-roll, so... Not particularly good. Especially when we need to hit it like 30 times to kill it, I think. 30 or 40? I don't remember exactly. That's good. It's a lot easier to do this once you have level 3, because you get the RNG where you burn one mischarge when you have 3 available, and it gives you more opportunities and stuff. You've returned what went down. Death. Lots of death, unfortunately. Yeah, it's my first time trying Demon Wool. Never fought it before. Never been here. The reason I'm doing this, where I only pull one person out with 2 people who don't have a charge, is so that hopefully we get good RNG. We did get good RNG, but I fucked it the bad way. We get good RNG and we can refill the bars of people who don't have any and get some more value out of it. If you don't get good RNG and you don't refill the bars, then it's basically a waste of time, but... For instance, we only had 1 mischarge, now we've gotten like 6 hits out of it. That's pretty good. I'm sorry, 5 now. I'm slightly ahead of myself, apparently.
I must endure.
No, it rolled, it was rolling, my animation. Oh, no. Favorite looking quickening? Some of the level 3 ones look really good. I mean, both ears level 3 is pretty neat. Vaughn's level 2 is pretty cool. Wait a minute. There we go. Vaughn's level... Don't annul. You're wasting my time with your crap, dude.
Got a surprise for you.
Fuck. I messed that up because I hit the R2 button. Ruin. The emulator destroyer. Yeah, that does have that problem. Oh, that's that, yeah. At least we got Inferno out of it, but it's still not very good. We should have like a little over a third left. Oh, is that less than a third actually? Okay. Dark Moat. Spell Moat. Eroga. It's all the items we have that we can throw at this thing. Yeah, because he doesn't take damage from the fangs. I mean, we could throw Knots of Rust at him, but... Is she gonna get that shock mode off? She should. So Ash is dead. Eventually, anyway. There she goes. Ether and do. Oh, that's a good point, actually. We should. We should do that. Was Ether. Oh, I haven't Ether yet, okay. Wait. Ethers restore the bar in this version? I don't remember. Let's find out. They do. Okay. Cast it, please. Thank you. For the love of God.
How about some of this?
I was about to say, if we go 5 seconds without a reroll, I swear to God.
Please.
Ooh, we're cutting it close here. Come on, RNG, come on. We can't reroll, I don't think we have time.
I never miss.
Oh, we had enough time, I lied. Ball here with the carry right now. RNG? No RNG. No, damn it. We should get Inferno, correct? Yes. It took it a second to figure that out, apparently. It's dead. We've done it. It just took, you know, 50 billion quickenings and an ether and a bunch of items. But, you know. Easiest game of my life, to be honest. They couldn't make this harder or anything? Come on now. So you might be thinking to yourself, what do you get for defeating this very difficult enemy? And the answer is absolutely nothing, by the way. You get nothing. Congrats. I hope you're happy. In the original version, you got a sword. A very, very, very good sword. Which Green Giant TV happens to know. However, in every version after the original version, that sword is not there. Not in that chest anymore. Nope. You get nothing of value out of doing that fight. What's the use of the battle? Originally it was a difficult check and you got a good item out of it. So, it's entirely optional. If you don't do it right there, you don't get another chance to do it. It doesn't come back to life, so... Yeah, when we're gonna go fight the other demon wall, which is an easier demon wall, but still. You can farm oils. True. We're gonna go fight the other demon wall, we'll come back and open the secret area and I'll show you the chest. The chest respawns, by the way. Not that way, you doofus. I think it respawned in the original too. I can't quite remember. Either way, there's another demon wall, by the way. Oh, you do get something from Mont Blanc, that's too. Mont Blanc. I don't think it's very much, but... Hey, bud. How's it going? So this one's different than the first one, if you don't know. You can RNG the fires.
The wall comes, we must be quick.
It either stops the wall or makes the wall go really, really, really fast. I recommend just not doing anything with the fires. Or you can't target them because it's too far away. It's also a lower level. I do not believe it starts with haste. And it has much further to go. So it's an easier fight, but we're still going to do this anyway.
How about some of this?
If we just fight the wall normally without quickenings, we can't kill it in time. We don't have the damage output.
Please.
Being level 1 and all that. Buffer and stream lag. I am dropping more frames. I apologize, I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know what's going on with my RNG either, but I'm dropping frames occasionally. It's just my internet dies. I would like it to stop doing that, but that's out of my control, I think. So my apologies.
I must endure.
I may have screwed myself there. Basically screwed myself there. I re-rolled past a... Yeah, my internet's actually dying. Hold on.
Got a surprise for you.
I can't pause it during this, but my internet is actually dying, so I apologize. Or Twitch is dying, one of the two.
How about some of this?
Can you guys still hear me? I hope you can, because I am dropping frames again. 64 kilobits per second. It dropped all the way down to 64. It's supposed to be at 4,000. That's not supposed to be how this works. You can hear me, but the stream lags a lot? Yeah. Surely that can't be my internet. It can't be dropping that low. There's gotta be something else going on. $10,000 gigawatts? Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about the frame drops, so. Over 9,000 bits. All of the bits. Every bit.
I got it.
I've screwed up these quickenings, by the way, you might have noticed, because I wasn't actually looking at the screen. I was looking over at OBS, because it's doing stuff. TM. Oh, why did I do that? Why do I do these things to myself? This is why you save before you fight the second demon wall, by the way. So it is almost dead. I believe Vaughn is just getting autoed. Yeah, chain magic, don't do that. Chain magic, I believe, is always followed by a Talega. Okay, we did it. See how much easier that one is? We screwed up everything in that fight. Didn't use items or anything. Still easy. You know, actually, there was a FF14 made an announcement that there was some network technical difficulties due to a DDoS. I wonder if that's still an ongoing thing and that's screwing with my connection to Twitch. Or maybe it is my internet. I don't know. We're not going to stream much longer though because it's actually bothering me. But now that Demon's Wall is dead. Demon's Wall's TM. We can go back this way. Did you miss beating the first demon wall? You did. You did indeed. Touch the jewel. Eat the jewel. Ruvi. Is it Ruvi or Ruvivi? I don't remember. Eat the jewel. Eat the crown. Etc. etc. You just got home from work. Oh no! You can watch the VOD. I always keep all the VODs and stuff, so. I also upload most of them to YouTube. If you want to watch. But anyway, this is the secret area. There's the pathway we fought the second demon wall on. Juan refilled his thing already, that was pretty fast. You know what? I bet we refill. Oh my god. Hey Sabal, we refill the gauge faster because we have no MP. Hello, YouTube peoples. You restarted your FF12 game and started new game minus. Well, now you get to enjoy the experience of near death at all times. Congratulations. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Also a bunch of candles that spawn down here. Ow. And this chest, which has a Scathe mode. I told you didn't get anything. This is all that is ever in this chest, by the way. So if you want to farm Scathe modes, which we will at some point actually, I will probably just off-screen farm that chest for Scathe modes, because we're going to be using a lot of them. But if you ever need those, that's where you get unlimited of them, because I believe that chest respawns, so. But that's all that's ever in it. You don't get a sword, you don't get anything fancy, you get a Scathe mode. In a normal game, that has 0 value. In our game, that has a tiny amount of value, but not very much. So fighting the first demon wall is basically a waste of your time. Pretty good. Unfortunately for the people that just showed up, I am actually done streaming though. Where's the door? Here, no. Yeah. Because my bitrate keeps dropping down to basically 0. And it's bothering me, and I need to figure out why. But also that was mostly what I planned to do today anyway. I just expected the first demon wall to take a lot longer to kill. I didn't expect it to go down that easily. I mean, we did have to abuse quickenings, but my internet trying to silence me? Maybe. Possible. Entirely possible. Me stretching, by the way. I should be back tomorrow, same time-ish, I think. And then we will go through this place, which should take the entire stream. My internet provider hates Twitch. My internet provider hates everything, unfortunately. We'll go through the entirety of this, which will probably take a really long time depending on how we do it. And then we get to be abducted by the Imperials, which is actually a pretty neat part of the game, and it might be really hard, so that you don't have net neutrality anymore. Not quite how that works, but we'll go with that anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. Apologies for the large amount of frame drop in the last bit here, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pauses the game. Not to pause it, you know. Bye.